Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie, and in this lesson tonight, we're going to be working on Build Your Vocabulary number 9 in the advanced section. So you know what we have to do? We have to bring in our work screen. So now if you've done your Build Your Vocabulary lessons 1 through 8, you already know that having a strong and large vocabulary is necessary for communicating with others, reading, writing, listening, and speaking in English. I chose words for you that are not typically found in a basic English program, but nonetheless are very important and very common English words. I want you guys to learn these words by heart and incorporate them into your daily speaking whenever possible. So here are the words that we're going to be looking at tonight. We have pompous, copacetic, trajectory, feckless, lousy, spacious, the verb to invigorate, and behemoth. So we're going to start tonight with the word lousy. And this word means extremely bad, awful, or terrible. Don't eat at that restaurant. The food is really lousy. What a lousy weekend. It hasn't stopped raining since Friday night. I left school at lunchtime today because I was feeling really lousy. I won't recommend him to my friends. He is truly a lousy painter, and he left paint all over my floors and furniture, and even on my cat. That is a bad painter. They offered me the job, but I didn't accept their offer because the salary was really lousy. I'll keep looking for a better position. Our baseball game was canceled because of the lousy weather. She started to take cooking classes because even she admits that she's a lousy cook. Our next word tonight is pompous. And pompous means a person that believes that he or she is more intelligent, better, and more important than others. She is a pompous actress in Hollywood, and she will only drink champagne imported from France. He's so pompous. If you let him, he will talk about himself and his accomplishments for hours. What a pompous speech. Who does she think she is? She is a pompous and annoying woman that thinks she knows everything, and she always insists on flying first class, and the taxpayers pay for it. Sophia spends a large part of the day looking at herself in the mirror, and I even saw her whispering something to herself once. I've never met such a pompous woman. Even though his family is rich and famous, I have never seen him behave in a pompous way. He's just a nice guy. Behemoth. Enormous in size or appearance, referring to a large and powerful creature or beast. None of the children wanted to go on the Behemoth roller coaster. They were all too afraid. The Behemoth Tyrannosaurus Rex walked on the earth millions of years ago and lived throughout Western North America. I took the kids to see the Behemoth monster trucks at the stadium last weekend, and they just loved the trucks and the show. The merger of the three already giant companies created one behemoth that no one was able to compete with and quickly ran everyone out of business. They will set off their Behemoth World Tour in January. I am unable to convince him to get rid of that behemoth, old, awkward, cumbersome, and slow computer downstairs. He says he still loves it and he thinks it will be worth a lot of money one day. Trajectory. The progression or line of development of someone or something. A progressive path that a person or thing follows over a long or short period of time. He's 35 years old and he still isn't married. That's because he has been focusing on the trajectory of his medical career. Going back to school will certainly change the trajectory of your life in a positive way. I lost the trajectory of the ball in mid-air because of the bright sun. The captain had to change the planned trajectory of the ship because of the unexpected oncoming storm. Sales have been on an upward trajectory since last May. The mountain climbers were warned on several occasions not to deviate from the planned trajectory. Spacious. Now, spacious means having a lot of room or space, large or abundant. Spacious and charming. This cottage is just what we were looking for. We are expecting our fourth child, so we will have to sell our small house and find a more spacious one. My parents are getting old and they find that their house is too big for them now. They want something much less spacious. I had to sell some of my furniture when I moved because my new apartment is much less spacious than my previous one. The closets in the bedrooms upstairs are not very spacious. The kitchen is very spacious and has oak cabinets and a large bay window. We need a more spacious vehicle to transport our boys and all their hockey equipment to and from their games. Now let's see the word feckless. So feckless means irresponsible, weak, and lacking initiative and determination, ineffective, worthless, or careless. He never delivers our orders on time. We can never rely on that feckless delivery guy. My husband's feckless attempt at repairing the washing machine ended up costing us more in the end. When the company was forced to downsize, all the feckless workers were the first to be let go. John's feckless and irresponsible brother thought it was easier to file for bankruptcy than to pay his debts. Nobody voted for Jack because they felt he was feckless and incompetent. The verb to invigorate. This means to give energy, strength, or life to someone or something, or to stimulate. I really need my morning coffee and shower to invigorate me. The applause and the cheers from the audience invigorated her enough to allow her to finish her very emotional and difficult speech. Some people believe that taxing the rich more would invigorate the economy. My employer has just introduced a new incentive plan that offers prizes to the most productive employees to invigorate our performance at work. He says that going to the gym every day before work for an hour really invigorates him. The mayor has announced that several new businesses will be opening soon in our neighborhood. This will surely create several new jobs and invigorate our local economy. The climate in this region is so fresh and invigorating. It is so different from the climate in the big city where I live. And now the word copacetic. It means in good order, fine, okay, or very satisfactory. When he looked at me and smiled, I knew that everything was copacetic and that we could both breathe a sigh of relief. Things were not as copacetic as they had initially seemed, so we decided to back out of the business venture. They had a big argument last night about the sports car that he bought, but they said that everything is copacetic between them now. During the pandemic, most small businesses and restaurants really struggled financially, but most say that things are copacetic now as they have found solutions to operate under such challenging conditions. I heard someone yelling in your house, so I just came over to see if everything is copacetic. Does it get any easier than that? No, it doesn't. You see how easy English is? All you have to do is build your vocabulary, know the meanings of these 8 beautiful words, see some sample sentences, and you are good to go. So there you have it, 8 new beautiful vocabulary words to add to your vocabulary for reading, writing, speaking, listening. Okay, so study those words and learn them by heart. If this video helped you, you can put a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, or just say hello. You can also hit the notification bell, and that way you will know when I put up another video that will help you even more. If you guys are having difficulty with your English, that all ends right now. You just have to get yourselves a copy of Basic English. This is the 3rd edition, published by McGraw-Hill and available everywhere, including Amazon, of course. If you guys decide to get a copy of this workbook, you can start on the very first page and work right through on every single page right to the end of the book. The answer key is at the back to support you while you are learning. It's really important that you complete the whole book, and you will see an enormous change in your comprehension of English. If you guys are having trouble with your verb tenses, you can get yourselves a copy of English verb tenses. Same type of deal. You start on the very first page, you complete every single page, excuse me, right through to the end of the book. The answer key is at the back to support you while you are learning. If you buy either of these books or both of these books and you just leave them in the closet or leave them on your desk or under your bed, they're not going to help you. You absolutely have to complete the entire workbooks, okay? And you will see an enormous change in your English comprehension. Also, I have a new Facebook page. It's called Learn English with Julie Lachance. I put up all kinds of good stuff over there to help you guys even more, so you can check that out. Also, there are tons of lessons on my YouTube channel. Flip through those, choose the ones that you feel you need help with, or better yet, do them all. For now, I'm going to wish you a pleasant evening because I'm going to go write another lesson for you guys. So I will see you in the next lesson. Have a pleasant evening and good night for now.